my god, guys, do you see this background? Do you see that reflection? Stunning. Amazing. There's even lilies starting to... Oh my god, there's bugs here though. There's even lilies starting to bloom in the lily pads. They're called lilies, right? Lily flowers. This is not a really cute water to swim in at all, but it is beautiful to look at. I could use a swim right now though. So in this video, it's gonna be another day in the life type of deal. I'm gonna be doing some chores that I'm doing around the van and just stuff that I would have to do either way, but I decided to film it because I find it really relaxing and enjoyable to do these things. So a couple weeks ago, it was Canada Day. Saw some nice fireworks, think I'll include that. I've started decorating my van a little bit more and it looks really cute, a little bit more colorful, new curtains, new decor. Everything is so still today, it's amazing. No wind, no waves. I guess that goes hand in hand. But anyways, let's just get on with whatever we have to do today. Thanks for watching. Oh my god, I just killed a bug. So here's the first project that I wanted to do on my van. It's actually been a pretty slow work in progress. I've done several layers of this Bondo material around my roof vent. Some people might judge because this doesn't let me ever take my roof vent off if I need to fix it for any reason. But I did just replace it, so hopefully I won't have to do that. And I just add some Bondo to make sure it's really secure and to kind of fill up the holes. But if I'm being honest, it'll need one more coat before all the holes are actually filled up. But these little imperfections don't really mean much to me, so I painted it anyways. I did one corner pink and the other corner a nice teal. Currently my van is in the shop right now, just getting all those tune-ups and fixes and making sure everything is running smoothly. But I have severe separation anxiety. That's a little bit dramatic, but I miss it so much and I can't wait to have it back. It's been gone for a couple days, should be gone for a couple more, but it will be back better than ever. So I'm really excited for that because I feel like there's an endless amount of these little projects that I want to do in my van, constantly improving it. I want to add like a little tattoo on the outside of my van again. That was so fun, and I think it's time. It's summer, I think it's time for a summery tattoo. The second project that I wanted to do for my van in this video is improve my curtains a little bit. So I went to Fabricland and I picked out some new fabric, a really cute green fabric that has all these watercolor trees on it and then these little drawings of bunnies. I thought it was really nice. I usually prefer really minimalist fabric, really simple, basically no design, if any design at all. But this was just a small part of my van and I really loved the fabric when I found it. Plus it was on sale, so I decided to use it. And I also decided to make a little mask for myself since Canada is going into stage 3 right now of COVID and a lot of places are requiring masks. So I thought I would join the trend and make one for myself. It doesn't really fit that well. I didn't use any directions, but it works and is reusable, so I'm pleased with that. And then I went out into the garden to find some new flowers that have bloomed. These beautiful tiger lilies, I think they're called. These orange lilies are everywhere. They're so pretty and I've picked a few and dried them out. And hopefully I can use those in a project really soon because they're really vibrant colors. I also have to prepare for a new resin project. I have a new bouquet that I've ordered and I need to make some room for that in my silica gel. So here I'm digging through all the silica gel to sort through all of the flowers and making sure everything is dry enough and just doing a little bit of treasure hunting. I always love playing in my silica gel. It's basically like playing in the sand and you never know what you're gonna find. I'm always surprised with some of the flowers that I've collected that I just threw in there and then wha-bam, vibrancy. Best hobby ever, IMO. So then I begin the day-long process of drying out the silica gel in the oven. I use 2 trays and I put it in the oven at about 250 degrees, sometimes a little bit higher. And then I set a timer for an hour, and then every hour I stir it up a little bit. So every hour I mix in all the blue crystals, and then you can see all the white coming back to the top. So I throw that in to dry for another hour, and I do this 3 or 4 times and then switch up the batches because I have a lot of silica gel. So when you do this, you're drying out the crystals themselves and all these blue crystals will appear, and that means your silica gel will work really well for you for your next project. So one thing that I hate is wires. I hate exposed wire. Basically, everything I use is wireless and that is the way of my life. I love it so much. But here I have an extension bar that I really can't get rid of. I use it for basically all of my electronics in my room and it's a pretty comfortable setup, so I decided to cover it in string. I have all this different colored embroidery floss and decided to tie a million knots around it to give it some color, to give it some pretty texture, and I think it looks really good now. Even though it doesn't look perfect, it looks like I at least put some attention to it, so I'm really happy with how it turned out. So there's this one other really nice spot that I thought I'd show you. The wind's picked up a bit, it's a nice breeze, and it's so nice under all this shade. Soon I'm really excited to make like a compilation of all the projects that I've done on my van so far. I think that could be really fun and just see the difference from when I got it. I mean, I haven't done any crazy renovations, so it won't be like one of those really cool van build videos, but it looks very different from when I got it. So I'm excited to put that together soon. It's almost like on the road officially, so there's not much more time I have to work on it in the first place, so might as well put that together. Look how golden it is behind me. I feel like there's always one best spot in the forest that's just quiet, that has no bugs for some reason, that is just like a protected area. Just takes a little bit to find it, a little bit of patience. I wish I had a drink right now.